Okay, people, so let's talk about this. You guys saw the thumbnail. These podcasters, I would say 99.9% of them, they're planted to spew this toxic venom into our minds to destroy our own people. How? How's that? Why you say that? Look at all of the popular podcasts that black people are a part of. Look at their character, look at their backgrounds, look at their conversations, look at what they talk about. On top of this, people are reaching out to them. They are cutting deals with people that are aware of what they do. And basically, if any company is aware of your work and say, hey, we want to do business with you, and that person that they're promoting, and we're going to, we want to fund you to do a podcast. When your conversation as a black man is, I will end your life. I'm from the streets, nigga. I'm a gangster, nigga. I'm a street nigga. I hustle. I grind. I do whatever it is I gotta do. That nigga's a bitch. That nigga ain't real. Yo, I was locked up with the nigga. The nigga was a... This is your content. And they like your work. So what they basically telling you is, we see that you're a coon. You have no regards for your people. And you'll do whatever we say. Pretty much. You know your rightful place. And with individual success, the money that you're making, even if you have a partner and we sponsor you guys or whatever, right? How it goes, you guys are not going to care. You already don't care about your people. And you're going to care even less when you're making money to help destroy your own people. And you look at these guys' ages. Listen. So this guy, Gillie the Kid, and his partner was sitting there talking to, I don't remember whether his partner was there or not. I think he was. But anyway, they're sitting there interviewing Tony Yayo on this dude Murder. I mean, a guy called himself Uncle Murder. But anyway, and you know what Yayo is. Off tops. So basically, Gillie the Kid, and I'm just giving you all this for example. He basically had, I guess, some interview with this guy, Memphis Bleek. Memphis Bleek was talking about these guys are broke. They depend on 50 Cent. Without 50 Cent, they broke. They ain't got nothing, blah, blah, blah. Well, Gillie the Kid brings it up and says this to Yayo. Yayo starts yapping about it and talking that now they all want to prove what kind of money they got, and who's this and who ain't that. And like just a bunch of grown 50-year-old men. Late 40s, early 50s, whatever the hell they are. Grown ass men. They just going arguing about nothing. Then these two arguing with each other, like cutting each other off, only talking over each other. Just an ignorant episode of a show. I wasn't watching it. I actually seen a video that somebody did. I don't remember the brother's name, but he was basically showing what happened. And he's talking about the situation. And then he says, yo, Memphis Bleek said you, this and this. Oh, you talking about me? You talking about, well, hold up. Well, and then he says what he said. Then he starts retracting. And then this dude, Murder, starts. He starts going on this tirade about how he got money. We can compete next week. We could see who got the most money, who got a better house. And I'm just sitting here like, wow. Look, man, look at what's going on in this world right now. Look at the time we live in. And not one of these cowards are standing up to speak against any of this shit that's being done. All these injustices. Nah, you know why? They don't care. They truly don't care. I got my money. They know where the plants are. They can spot the plants real easy. All you got to do is open your mouth and talk. Oh, this dumb nigga sit here and talk about his own people. That's all they talk about is when they was locked up, who they was locked up with. I'm an official nigga. I'm a street nigga. You are exactly what we tell you are, boy. You a nigga. You're a dumb nigga to us, but that's what you're, a nigga. And you are proud to be called it. You wear the word nigga like a badge of honor. We want to work with people like you because you will sit there, just like when you go on Vlad TV, just like when you go on Adam 22 show and you sit there and all you do is run your mouth and incriminate yourself and talk nonsense. It's amazing to me how everybody want to brag about what they have. They want to run their mouth and get in front of a camera and blah, blah, just talk about the most ignorant nonsense. They're not going to talk about Trump. They probably like Trump. They probably don't have nothing against Trump. And the fact that, well, 50 Cent done sold himself out. So what happens? There's advantages being down with 50, like they said. So that means whatever it takes to make some money, that's all I'm focused on. Nigga ain't paying my bills. Nigga ain't do. What you think Tony Yayo and this murder dude know about anything about history legitimately that affected us then is affecting us right now, and that we need to eliminate? They set up on a podcast. I don't watch none of that shit. The only reason I even know what happens is, like I said, because other people will do videos. See, YouTubers will sit up and watch these podcasters, and they will do their own video showing you what they said and did. And it's like most of these dudes, when you listen to them, they're not even speaking against what they're talking about. They're just posting the shit. And then they're, yo, and he said, yo, shit getting interesting. Yo, I don't know, because I know he roll like that. He about that life, so it might get real, yo. And so this is like all you see black people doing. From the smaller channels on down, everybody wants to repost and talk about the same stories. And then what happens? That's all our people get to see, from the young to the old. And sadly enough, this is how black folks get depicted on a global scale, because anybody that tunes in, that's all they hear. They don't hear anybody speaking about these injustices and speaking against it. They don't hear people referencing you, my brother, hey, as a black man, hey, whatever, hey, family. No, everything is nigga. We make this kind of money. I make that kind of money. Let me tell y'all something about braggers, man. There's been a lot of people, I got this, I got that, counting their money, and everything is, about me. I got money, nigga, right? And what happens? They fall on hard times, and everybody like, yo, that's sad, man. I don't want to kick a man down. Yo, man, prayers up, yo. You know what I'm saying? No, prayers on my ass. It don't matter. Prayers don't do shit anyway. That's another problem y'all got with those fake imaginary belief. And then these same people will sit here and give you a story about how they sold drugs to somebody's mother, got into a shootout, and by the grace of God, check this out, by the grace of God, the bullet missed me by this much, so I'm still here. Also, you believe there's a God, but you still out here getting into shootouts and living like a goddamn animal. And this is what racist people, and fuck them, because racist people are scumbags, first of all, and they live like savages. But this is what they sit and tell their kids and raise their kids to be racist. And people grow up saying dumb shit like, we hate you because of you. You guys have no morals and you guys are this and that. Says the person setting crosses on fire on black people's lawns. Says the person who beat up on their wife and then walk around and have a chip on their shoulder because their families kicked them out. Nobody wants them to do with them. They've been fired from their job. And now they fall on hard times, and it's because black people fault. Because black people make you open your mouth and say racist stuff, huh? Yeah. All of this type of nonsense. Where are these conversations? Nah, we gonna talk about Hood Chronicles. There's always something about the hood. There's always something about black people killing each other. This is by design. So what happens? Black people can identify with danger. They can identify with wrongdoing when somebody black do it, but they don't notice it when it happens, from somewhere else. I mean, just like I said, man, when what I tell you, when Snoop showed his true colors, I say he's not gonna be the last one. And it ain't gonna be no 10, 15 year stretch before the next person do something stupid. Hey, look at what's happening here. I see a video of Charleston White pull one of those cowardly moves I've ever seen. The dude, obviously, he got some kind of issue with Jay Prince. And they back and forth sending messages to each other. And I mean, he's a grown ass 50-plus-year-old man. And basically, I guess he was in the Jay Prince's neck of the woods or whatever. And he talk about, hey, ain't that one of them bitch ass niggas gonna do nothing, nigga. Come on. They got in the car. The whole time, he keeps saying these bitch ass niggas ain't gonna do nothing. He's telling the guy driving, literally, go, come on, man, come on. He's one of them trying to follow us. Run that red light. Go around this, but this dude was terrified. But he's like, you got all that footage? Hey, you bitch ass nigga. Oh, so the further away you get tough. You know, it's like this. Somebody come and go, yo, is Aries here? Nah. He not here today? No. Are you sure he's not here? He's not here. He's not in the room over there. He's not around. Yo, he's not even in the state. He's not here. Oh, man, that bitch ass nigga. One of those moves. And he's literally yelling, telling this dude, the driver, post that shit. You go run around this red light. Run that red light. He's literally telling him to run the red light. He's terrified. He's trying to make sure that they get away, that nobody's following them. And he's saying it in the video, but he's calling them bitch ass niggas and they ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't in no rush to get out of here. That's why I ain't you wasn't in a rush to get out of here, but you're sitting here telling this dude. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then people will post this shit and they'll give their opinions and they're gonna tell you, come in the comment section, tell me what y'all think about this. Y'all think Jay Prince gonna get go after him? What you think gonna happen? You think they go? And this is all some Hood Chronicles bullshit. So this is what your kids is watching as well. This is what they see going on. So they think that this is just normal for black people. When you see a channel of anybody trying to uplift, trying to speak about things that's necessary for us to know as human beings, right? Like, how often do you see channels like that? I mean, y'all think that religion is not it at all. At all. And you don't have to be religious to have a good moral compass. But you need religion to hide the fact that you don't. You've been taught you can't do anything on your own. Don't trust yourself. Don't believe in yourself. Anytime you're told, don't lean not on your own understanding. Okay, so apply that same mentality in school too. Apply that in school. You know nothing. Only thing that you know or you think you know is what somebody's telling you, but you don't actually know. You know what that means? Person ain't got to be giving you the formula. They can just be giving you the answers, and you just writing the answers down. Come to the board and show me how you got that answer, and then you can't do it because you don't know what you're doing. And that's how people navigate through life. Well, baby, I'm going to have to pull you out of school because grandma's sick and Lord knows we sure ain't got no insurance and I'm going to need you to look after her. But mama, what about school? Oh, child, don't you worry your precious little head. Somehow the Lord will make a way. Yeah, that was your education system, see? So the only way black people know how to make it like you is we have to do something destructive, something degrading. Grown ass man, nigga, I was in your hood, nigga, and I came by myself, nigga. This is, I mean, you know what I find crazy is because I can have a conversation with someone and we think back when we was teenagers and things and how you look and go, man, we was more mature at 15 years old than these 55, 60-year-old men are now. I mean, like, it's not even close. It's not even close. And then they're just as much, they're just as big a culture vultures as Vlad and Adam 22 because they're black and don't care about their own people. One minute you sit up here telling me the police is corrupt and this and that only because you're on the show. and somebody asks you about a particular situation that happened, but then every video after that, everything is nigga, y'all some bitch ass niggas. Then you want to run to the FBI and to the cops. Like, see, this is what I mean about these cowards. They ain't say I ain't no gangster, this and that, but I carry my gun and what is the point of all of this? And y'all tune in and support that shit. Either you're against it or you're not. And then when one of these cowards get their bean cooked and somebody put them in the ground, yo, prayers up, yo, rest in peace, King, rest in power, King. All these stupid sayings, rest in power, King, rest, nothing but some bones and worms. Rest where? Y'all so dumb that y'all don't even remember that when a body is laying in that casket, there's no brain in the skull. They take the brain out. Ain't no spirit, ain't nothing making that body function, or your ass wouldn't have died in the first place. If the spirit is the reason you're living, how the hell does your spirit live without your body? Why can't your spirit go back into the body? What y'all think this is, huh? Invasion of the Body Snatchers, spirits just floating around and turning to something else, and all this reincarnation, all this dumb shit that y'all talk about. And y'all are just like these racist people that hate black people. They will sit here, go to church. They literally are in churches saying nigga, coon, monkey, huh? Calling you motherfuckers uncivilized, and they're more uncivilized than anybody else in the world. But they're telling you that. That's what these racist folks are doing. And y'all sitting up here doing the same thing, claiming a God and claiming the power of God. And you out here talking about, I kill a nigga. Any nigga run up on me, I shoot them. And I mean, it's amazing to me because you want to know something? All you so-called tough guys, you will kill out in the street when a person look like you. But in the courtroom, yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Yeah, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. You can have 120-pound pipsqueak nerd, racist, hateful piece of shit, and you know Your Honor. Oh, and they're showing respect. Why you not tough when the police come? Why y'all not tough when y'all in court? You trying to kill another black person that will kill you. Somehow you're more afraid of being shot by somebody that's not black. You're more afraid of consequences by somebody that's not black, as if somehow you have too much pride to be able to say, I got killed, I'd rather get killed by one of them than to get killed by another gang member. That's what a whole lot of the police are, a bunch of gang members with uniforms. Y'all don't understand what's actually happening. Just like I said, good cops are going to speak against the bad ones, the corruption. Otherwise, you're not a good cop. How are you a good person? Fuck a title, cop, judge, teacher, whatever the hell, banker, whatever, doctor, doesn't matter. You are a man and a woman, regardless of what your title is. And for you to sit back and accept what's happening, nobody's trying to uplift anybody. All y'all care about is selling merchandise and putting poison in people's heads. And every time, what country was it? What country was it? Was it some country where they got a place called Nigger Burger? Big Nigger Burger. Yeah, Big Nigger Burger. I said, yeah, it's probably only a matter of time before we drive down the street right here in America and see a store called Big Nigger Burger. And you will have racist people, other racist people going in there just for this, just because they love it. Yeah, let me get a nigger burger. Yeah, let me get the nigger let me get the nigger on a stick. Yeah, with the let me get a champagne blood drink, nigger blood. Yeah, they'll just for the sake of just wanting to rub it in for themselves. They just love. They can't help themselves. And you idiots should be sitting up here giving these people business too. You won't be. What the fuck does 50 Cent protest? This murder dude, John. What do they protest? What do they speak about? positively. All they care about is selling your dumbasses a product. And all y'all care about is buying. Being somebody's little bitch. That's all y'all care about. When my sons was kids, I monitored everything they did. I taught them. I explained things to them. I used to sit down with my sons and do that when I would do their homework with them. There are channels on YouTube that teach everything that you learn in school. What do you have a problem with? Word problems, math, word vocabulary. So what's throwing you off? And I work with them, and then let me pull this up. Let me show you something. And sometimes it takes 2 and 3 different ways for somebody to for something to be explained to a person, and then now I get it. And I wanted them. Part of my reason too was I wanted them to have it in their heads on their own, because I may be at work while they're home with the grandparents, and so that you are doing your homework, you have the confidence to know what to do. No, it doesn't have to be word for word the same exact problem you're doing, but the formula is all the same. Therefore, okay, now I get it. All right, stuff like that. So they can confidently do their homework. I used to come home 1 o'clock in the morning. I worked an hour and a half out of, from where I lived. So by the time I get home, everybody's sleeping. And I would go in their book bags. I would go over their homework. I would check their homework. And so I didn't have to be to work at 3 o'clock. So when they would get up in the morning, I'd make sure everything was okay. So I helped them every way I possibly could. That was always my concern. And it's still my concern. I will go to the grave to protect my family. And every time I see a bunch of ignorant videos of a bunch of racist people, nigger, seeing a video today, some drunk white dude just pull, hey nigger, just seeing a black person and just starts calling them nigger, just because he's seen them, and it's just like, wow, yeah. He's fortunate that dude didn't get out and show him why you need to watch your mouth, but you understand. And I see all this racist stuff. Finding women hanging in trees. And every time they find them, what does the police say? Oh, it was a suicide, right? So people just somehow super acrobatic and athletic and just jumping up in trees and hanging themselves, huh? Yeah. All of these different things that you see, everything in this country is racism, everything. And then just like that, here's a bunch of videos popping up where everybody's a nigga. Nigga, this nigga, that. Black folks out there in the streets. These niggas is not black folks, it's the niggas. And they out there doing this to each other. Oh yeah, don't get it twisted. You crackers be doing it to each other too. And the white people, we all see it. And this is what I'm telling you. White people are not crackers. Crackers are crackers. Black people are not niggas. Niggas are niggas. It's as simple as that. When you embrace a racial slur and that mentality that comes with it as well, because basically for you to accept it, that means that's what you consider yourself. So that's what you are. Well, yeah. It's like this last idiot that this Chud the Builder wannabe got fired from his job and also got kicked out of his house. Yeah, he's a wife beater, and he got the nerve to talk about morals. He sat there and told a story about how he gave CPR to a 60-something-year-old black man that was losing his life. You dummy sat here and talk about how you and your racist neighbors every 6 months get together and have a meeting plotting on how to encourage this person to take this sport, and and we're gonna have him do this and this one, and have some type of gathering where y'all could take him out somewhere in a boat, and throw his ass out in the water. Yeah, you sat there and said that. You incriminated yourself, and then this worthless, lifeless piece of crap had the nerve to talk, and everything he said, talk about how he lost his job and this is nonsense, this is ridiculous, and blah blah blah. Oh, he's a victim. That's what racists always do. And no matter how deep you get into what's being said, again, you have all these videos. It's just a bunch of disgruntled black people that hate being black, just hate black people, that bunch of self-hating Negroes, not black men and women. As intelligent as you think you are, and as important as you think you are, you're nothing, you're worth less You are worth less than a cup of piss to these people in this country. They can care less about your lives. They don't care about us. And y'all still don't get it. Y'all still won't wake up. You motherfuckers will get up 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning to sit up before you go on to work, while you getting ready for work, and listen to beef videos, hood chronicles, real nigga shit on hood. You keep supporting this. This is why it continues to happen. I mean, everybody knows why. You know what the situation with black people in Target was, right? And what it is. They know that. So that's why these people decided, let me do some work with Jay-Z. Let's get a deal. Let's see if we can cut a deal with him. We know how to get them back in here. And you see, here's the thing, right? Jay-Z was trying to build a casino. Last thing black neighborhoods need predominantly, okay, is casinos and bars and strip clubs and all that. That's the last thing they need. Why Jay-Z and all these other rich black men and women ain't saying no? You want to know what? We need to all Target, like boycott Target and Walmart and all these other places that act upon this DEI nonsense. We need to work against that. Let's start a franchise of our own. You don't think these rich folks can get together and make this happen? You don't think that? Of course they can. They have no interest. Cause I'm paid, nickel. I got mine, nigga. Get your paper up, nigga. Don't hate on me, nickel. Yeah, that's what they tell you, right? Nah, we don't appreciate what the people in the past did to pave the way to try to make life easier for us. It wasn't about ego and, I did this and I created. No. So we at a point now, we don't want to invent anything anymore. We don't want to create things. We don't want to do things to try to help unite and provide services and open up new doors for our own people. Now, I'm not one of them people. Like, one thing for sure about black people, even the dumbass niggas don't think this way. You have some people. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. You got people that they don't like nobody. Nobody. But one thing that black people are not doing is walking around here wishing death and bad things on white people. Black people just want the nonsense to stop and us to be treated as equals. The racist is like, nah, that's not happening. We don't respect y'all. We don't like y'all. We don't even want y'all around us. Yeah. Dumb niggas are sitting out here oblivious to everything. That don't interest me. I'm good. None of this stuff Trump doing is hurting my pockets. Trump my nigga. Yeah. If this is going to remain to be the blueprint, yes, the blueprint for all these different generations of black people, just think about it. The young white kids grow up, the Latinos, everybody, they know of these people. These people have become celebrities through social media. That's how powerful social media is, podcasting and being YouTubers, that these people are actually hopping in boxing rings, they're jumping up, making albums, no experience with anything, but this is how the power of it. So what you think happens when people are just listening to nigga, well, I'll kill you, nigga, I do this thing, nigga, fuck you and your family, your kids, nigga, fuck your little regular ass kids, nigga, fuck you, nigga. What you think they sitting back looking at? Oh, that's just how black people are. That's how niggas are. I see Arabs walking around with long ass dresses on, sitting there dancing, singing Tupac, hit 'em up. And I'm just sitting there like, wow. Well, look at how addicted people are to violence. And they always want to try to imitate what their told as black culture, but it's always no. That's nigger culture. That's not black culture. And they always like when you hear people say he act black or she act black. Trust me, 10 times out of 10, when they say that, it's an ignorant white person or somebody that's whatever nationality are they ignorant. So when you act ignorant, you act black. That's what they're telling you. A well-spoken black man or woman is acting white. Really? Really? And this toxic nonsense. Ask all these rich rappers what their rights are, and I bet you they probably don't know nothing except but the First and the Fourth Amendment and the Fifth. I bet you they don't know nothing about their rights. I guarantee you they don't. But they got all this money, right? And they're bragging about this money they have. Once you start trying to get too big, see, this is how we know 50 Cent has been compromised. We know this. We always, listen, the type of stuff he's saying, do. Because, see, when you get too big, that's when they start coming for you. So either you with us or against us. We already see the direction he took. We know. This is all I see. Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco sitting up there instigating. That's feminine, man. That's feminine. Talking about if I was this ball going out, if I do all that, go back get my leg back. Then you slap me like that. Here you go instigating, man. What happened to grown ass? Another dude damn near 60 years old. This is exactly what I'm saying. First of all, it's not your business. But since y'all like to be so damn nosy, think about this. They were face to face. Alicia told that woman, I'll beat your ass right now. Clarissa's like, do it. She steps in, let's do it. And Ron Gardner posturing like she about to try to do something, and Clarissa slapped the shit out of her. And when she slapped her, all of a sudden she didn't want to beat Clarissa's ass no more. Huh? But here it is. Let black folks turn on black folks. Let crabs in the fucking barrel. This is what you guys crave. I will agree with something Charleston White said. And it's not about directed at Houston. It's anywhere. You see kids that can't read and write on their grade level. And that's kids in general. In general. But when I see black kids that can't read and write on their grade level, you want to know what I always see connected to that? Fuck all that. He got some type of he can't focus and all that. No, it's bad parenting at home. Oh, he got ADHD, but no, parents have forgotten. Most of them have never learned how to actually work with their kids. Parents say shit like, I go to work all day. I got to pay the bills, and I'm going, oh, shit, motherfucker, they hungry. No, I got a life too. But before you opened your legs, before Papa fell in between your legs, y'all should have been thinking about that then. And it's always the child is being neglected at home. The parents are running around doing whatever they want to do. They're clubbing, they're partying. Y'all walk around all day long on social media. Y'all walk around all day long blasting music, and your kids hear all of that. Stick it up here, suck this, you hoe ass nigga. This is what they see in here. You going out buying your kids $500, $600, $900 video games on consoles and games, and they sitting up here playing games where they're cursing, swearing, killing people. They seeing all this and this is all they're interested in. Think these kids want to do homework? You think they care about a test coming Friday? No, and they sit there, and that's why they feel dumber than everybody else in the room, because they got a mother and a father that don't care enough to make sure that their kids are learning. But instead, mama got to have a life too. Pop out there hanging with his homies. Your kid sitting up here got a book bag with no books in it. Don't even bring the books home. And he's sitting up in the room with a big screen TV playing video games all day. on social media all day. And then you got the Charleston Whites, you got everybody, these comedians, these actors, these rappers, these so-called professionals. These people don't care about nothing but what they can benefit from. Again, say the name Jasmine Crockett. Who is that? Oh, you don't know who Jasmine Crockett is? But they know who Sexy Red is, and Ice Spice, and whoever the hell, Young Miami. They know who all these people are. Your little kids don't. They know who all of these people are. They don't know anything that they should know. But they know who the gangbangers are, the so-called tough guys. Your little kids know who 50, 60 something year old grown ass men are because they have access to the internet. And they sit right here on YouTube and they watch all of this nonsense. And this is what has been the blueprint for black people. Throw them some money, pull them in. Let him, him, let them spread these seeds of poison. Let's let them spread it around. Common folk look up to celebrities. They want to be like them. They think they're the coolest things in the world. But your kids are not even aware that running around outside just with a toy water gun, that water gun can be pink, purple, peach, yellow, have SpongeBob's face on it, and they will end up losing life because some cop goes up, drop it, show me your hands, I will kill you, and pow, pow. He had a gun. What I saw, I was feared for my safety. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then y'all standing around holding hands at a funeral, talking about God this and God that and God right. Where was God to save your kid, dumbass? Where was God to help educate your dumbass so you could take care of that kid and protect them? Your kids don't even know what to do, what not to do when they out in public. Where not to go. You don't teach them any life lessons. And then when they get in trouble, you want to scream and yell and accuse everybody of picking on your kid or whatever it may be. Or you get pissed off at the kid and want to shut them out, and they're wrong. You don't even understand what's happening. You're not equipped to raise children. This is not just black people. I'm talking about all of you motherfuckers. But when it comes to black people, what I'm saying, we are at the worst for wear with all of this shit because I'm telling you, plain and simple, when you yourself can't control and educate your own kid, if you don't take the time and sit down, come here, get on your little keyboard. Okay, so you have a problem with this word, right? With these type of, okay, all right, now let me show you what you do. Okay, you have a problem with this and that, whatever. Let's pull this up. What you studying in science right now. Y'all don't do that with y'all kids. No. And then all y'all do is sit up and isolate yourselves and talk about no good men. Teach your kid that his father's a no good bum. Her father's a no good bum. They don't do nothing for you. So the kids are growing up learning hate already. Not realizing how hated they are by other people simply because of their skin color, their ethnicity, and who are the culprits. What you think the house nigga was for? What you think that was? What you think they were for? Think they were respected because they were not in the field? You think that they were cared for? You think they were loved? They were slaves. What do you think they were for? Okay. Think y'all should know that, right? Your kids don't know the difference with anything. When you hear me say there's things I don't talk about simply because you got 1,000 channels talking about it and it's nothing but entertainment to more than half of y'all. And the same way I see it, that's exactly what your kids think, that all of this talk is just entertainment. It's just something to watch. not realizing that the next time that they go outside, they get on their bike and just have fun and run up and down with their little water guns, that something's going to happen to them due to racism, due to some hateful, spiteful piece of crap grown adults. And while they outside, you upstairs making twerk videos. So all of your heroes, all of the people that you sit up here going on their channels, sucking ass and telling them how great they are, they're not saying a word. None of these people will stick together to stand up for anything. Just ignorance. As long as they got money, long as they got a roof over their head, long as they're good, that's all they care about. This poison that's being put out to destroy us, it's working, and it's been working for a long time. So for every time, like I said, that I know what I see. But if you're seeing these same videos, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. We stand up against racism, but then we got our own ignorant, these not black people, these niggas that's coming up going, hey, fuck that. I don't care. I'm banging everything. I'm banging on everything that's black. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. We move different out here, man. And they don't understand the culture. Nah, we don't. What you don't understand is we don't give a fuck about you or your culture. You don't represent us. And until black people start to see all that submissive crying and clapping your face, that ain't nothing but a lazy way. It don't take any energy at all to do nothing. That's all it is. Just a lazy, just leave it in the Lord's hand. Yeah, look at how that's worked out for us. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're going to college. It don't matter if you're going to work, coming from work, going to school, coming from school, going to church, coming from church, in the church. Your life means nothing to these people. Your accomplishments mean nothing to them. Look at all of these college graduates that's losing their lives out here. Very violated, beaten up, slammed to the ground, treated like a criminal. And you think that that's happening because, they're just doing their jobs? Don't worry. A whole lot of y'all gonna wind up getting calls that somebody in your family has been victimized, or it's gonna happen to you. And I guarantee you motherfuckers will probably be reaching out trying to, if you know, if you know who to talk to. There's a show on YouTube called Indisputable, and they'll probably be talking about one of y'all. Yeah. Keep sleeping though. Keep walking around here worrying about who the best rapper is. I told you know what I found funny. Let me give you all a quick story. So it's some rapper named Max B that was in jail for 18 years. And again, instigators, man. He's on the Gillian Wallow show. And they talking is, yo, so who you think you like better than in New York, like New York legends or whatever? And only motherfuckers that you could put before me is Big and Jay. And then after that, ain't nobody. And they start naming people. When they said Big Daddy Kane, what Kane? I ain't seen Kane. What Kane is? And he starts disrespecting Kane. Man, I never seen so many people. Yo, you can't do that, man. That's a legend. Yo, Kane this, Kane that. Yo, what you think I was asked? Yo, Aries, you gonna do something about Kane? I said, no. Wow, what's up? I said, for what? What do I possibly care about what that Max B said about Kane? Do I agree with him? No. Do I think Kane will mop the floor with him? Yes. Do I think that this dude has any chance of having some type of lyrical competition with Kane and having even a chance to even, hold his own? No. Now, do I care? No. I said, Kane probably didn't care. In fact, Kane ain't say shit. All he did was made a freestyle. Then turned it to an open bar challenge. And then guess what I saw? Kane sitting in a restaurant. His daughter walks over with the phone. Max B's daughter. And this is the first time they ever talked to each other. They never met or nothing. That was the only interaction he ever had. And he's telling Max B, hey, yo, listen, Max B, much continued success. I wish you done with the best, but hey, look, Buckle up. I'm coming. Oh, and y'all in y'all feelings. And then nigga, this that motherfucker, this bitch ass nigga. And you can't be talking that shit about Big Daddy Kane. And Kane don't even care. You see what I'm saying? How y'all focus on bullshit. Kane out here making his money regardless to what the fuck Max B said. This motherfucker was in jail for 18 years. I guess that's something to be proud of. While Kane was out here ripping stages and performing, he's in jail. So he comes out and but Kane ain't stripping. No, Kane don't even care about that bullshit. And you know what Kane said? I'm not worried about talk. Now, had he made a song, I'd have performed surgery on him. I'd have went in the booth and I'd have performed surgery on him, right? That's what he said. It's not even, he don't even take it personal. He basically don't even care. But somehow y'all do. You should feel stupid. Man, we running out here arguing and talking shit and getting all violent tempered because something a grown man said about another grown man. And at the end of the day, it was ignorant. What was said should have never been said. But at the same time, it just shows the level of stupidity, how childish and how ignorant people are. How childish and how ignorant people are. The fuck I look like making a video about that for? Yo, it's your man, Aries, man. Yo, listen, man. Yo, Max B, that nigga went at, yo, listen, Big Daddy Kane, BDK, yo, that's the ultimate no-no with the legends, but yo, what y'all think, yo? Y'all think Max B crossed the line, or what you think? Yo, it's summertime. We might get a summer jam battle. Yo, I'm saying, yo, Max B was locked up for 18 years. Kane ain't made an album in 28 years. Yo, do the OG still got it? What y'all think? Who y'all think of it? That this is what I was supposed to do? Nigga, please. The fuck do I care what he said about Kane? If anything, I'll make an example of the level of stupidity about what he said and why he said it. And again, where does this start? Black men sitting amongst other black men. Can't find nothing constructive to talk about. I told you, all these black shows producers, who's the GOAT in basketball? Who's the GOAT rapper? Who's the GOAT in boxing? Who's a real official street nigga? Yo, who's about that life? Yo, when this nigga was locked up, yo, this nigga had the posse, yo, he had mad niggas in jail, yo, why this nigga was locked up? Yo, he told me he was gonna put a hit on. Every name he said, them niggas died, bro. One by one, he got all of them. Even he wasn't. So I'm telling you, yo, that nigga. This is all you see and all you hear. A bunch of niggas bow down to their masters and saying, we're gonna make sure that we keep everybody in this entire diaspora. We're gonna make sure that we instill that crabs in the barrel mindset. Because as long as we be obedient to massa, that's the best chance we got of living the type of life that we want to. Yeah. You got people that can barely afford to put gas in their car. Have to cut back on the amount of groceries and can't really have any fun. Leisure time shit is like, damn, man, just work, doing overtime. Yep, a lot of shit going on. Over 300,000 black women out of work since this DEI shit happened. And all these dumb niggas can talk about is who's the GOAT rapper. Oh, nigga, when I see you, it's on sight, nigga. Bunch of drunk, weeded up drug users. Who ass you gonna whoop? But these racists coming around here and y'all shopping towns and y'all keeping y'all distance. You won't even walk on the same side of the street if you realize it, right? Neo-Nazi motherfuckers walking around. Nah. Y'all don't even know. Y'all have no idea how cowardly this generation is. Nah, these neo-Nazi motherfuckers could march up and down y'all fucking, like I said, y'all shopping centers. You know what type of cowardly shit they say? Hey, well, the niggas ain't coming in my hood. Yeah, I know. and neither did the fucking black people that you killed. You went to that same shopping center and killed them black people, but you ain't gonna do nothing against these racists. Y'all 150 deep, and you got 10 punk ass racist motherfuckers walking around with bull horns and telling you how you guys are this and that and whatever. Y'all had a motherfucker out in LA walking around here disrespecting y'all. And all he got was slapped around just a little bit. And this motherfucker right back at the same tactics again, doing the same dumb shit. So, nah, he ain't get his ass whooped enough. Problem is, and I'm not here to advocate for the violence. Here's what I'm saying though. When there's black people going at back, well, my bad. When there's niggas going at niggas, somebody leaves in a body bag. Somehow these racist dudes, oh, they just get cut. And let's not get it twisted. It's not none of these niggas that put hands and feet on this motherfucker. That's the whole thing. Y'all don't even get involved in that. It's not y'all fight, like you said. The white people and the Spanish, they get a pass. But you bang on everything black. And y'all sit up here entertaining these dumb motherfuckers. Sadly enough, this shit will continue. It will continue. Why you think you got a fucking president that pardoned fucking rapists, felons, cold-hearted killers, and they getting pardons? Why you think that is? And that's black and white. But a motherfucker who ain't did shit, a motherfucker getting violated and disrespected by dirty cops right now, there's no punishment for these police officers. Y'all have no idea the type of stuff that's going on. Y'all really don't. I'll be sitting here all day making videos about it's so much to talk about. But all we want to talk about is stupid shit. And somehow this is entertaining to you. To our black men and women, salute.